Prier, and I have been teaching for 4 years. Starting back when I was in first grade, I remember thinking that I wanted to be a music teacher because I started taking piano lessons at this time, and I had a really awesome general music teacher, and it was just so fun, and we loved going every single day. And then as I kept going through school, music was always a big part of my life. Like, I was always taking piano lessons, and I always worked really hard at it, and it was just something that I was very interested in and drawn to. And then when I got to high school, I actually had 2 band directors. They were both very influential to me, and they taught us how to work really hard, and they really made us love music, and they built a really good community among all of us, and so they were 2 people who really inspired me to want to pursue band. And then when I went to college, it was the same thing. I just had really wonderful examples of what good leadership was in the music education. I am originally from eastern Iowa, kind of between Dubuque and Cedar Rapids, and I took that job in Emmitsburg fresh out of college just because I wanted a high school teaching job, and I wanted to be, I didn't really care where I ended up, I guess. And then when Clear Lake opened, I was really drawn to this program because Mr. Borseth did a really good job already. He had great facilities. As I sit in this room, it just looks wonderful. And it allowed me to be probably 2 hours closer to my family, and it was just a really good location as I have family in eastern Iowa and central Iowa and kind of everywhere. And Clear Lake is just a really great town. I think it is genuinely a positive environment for the students. And I know not everybody has good days every single day, but I think in the grand, big spectrum of everything, it is positive to the core, and that's something I really like about it. Someday I will reach a point where I've made it, and like our students will reach a point where they've made it, and then you realize as a musician you never feel that way, and it's an ongoing process of like, okay, so we achieved this, now we don't feel like we're satisfied, so we have to keep pushing ourselves to go farther. And I think if you can get kids to embrace that kind of attitude, that's when you know you're starting to be successful, and that's something that was already in place here. But the other part is how you know they felt successful is like when they put their performance on the field, like they just leave it all out there and they walk out being like, that is the best we could have done, and they're all excited and happy about it. That's when you know you've done your job, and that's happened to us a couple times this year already, and it's something that's really awesome. I want to keep pushing the strong musicianship, and I want to keep pushing kids to be involved at higher levels, and that's a great thing, is that they're all involved in a lot of ways. The other thing too that I want with this, and something that's already there, is how they've just learned how to build this family environment with their leadership skills. As long as we can keep that on a rotating cycle, that's really the vision that I have, is just producing strong leaders who really love music and like going after the hard things. That's what I really want for this program.